What's going on, family? What's going on? So today we have different kind of video. Before we get into that, I enjoy gaming 1102. You can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on TikTok. On both of those. I don't use the other ones yet. Twitch and TikTok. Enjoy gaming 1102.
Master P, you already know we back again for another vid. We seen that y'all bit heavenly on the Try Not to Laugh. Am I right, Dre?
Oh yeah, definitely. Text me updates every other day. Every other day. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to the family and everything. We appreciate it. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Hit that notification sound. Whenever we post, you guys can get it. And also, leave a comment. If you want us to react to something, leave a comment. Or follow us on TikTok. Inbox us on TikTok. And we will more than happy react to the video.
So today, we got a loyalty test from the homie UDY. Is she cheating or just dancing? Let us know down below. Is she cheating or is she just dancing? But me and Dre gonna tell y'all what it is. So Dre, you ready to get into it?
Before we get into I've been seeing a lot of, can I put this? A lot of debate on how women act nowadays with their significant other, the boyfriend, husband, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate there are some women out there that are still on our side. I've seen videos out there where the women are supporting us. Of course, I've seen videos out there where the women are bashing us. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody do what they do.
That's right.
All I have to say is be polite in the comments. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Man, Dre saying being polite. Y'all keep it 100. Keep it 100. In the comments, keep it 100. We're gonna see every single one. And whatever one that we see is the best, we definitely gonna like it. We're gonna heart it for y'all. To purposely let y'all know that we seen it. But Dre, let's see if she dancing or is she cheating.
Today we set up our hidden cameras and microphones to help Junior test his girlfriend's loyalty. Let's just call her Ariana.
I'm 22 years old from San Diego, California. I'm a mover.
Two different girls. This one is.
I don't know, running back. They went too quick.
Is it that one or the other? Or is that the same girl?
Cameras and microphones to help Junior test his girlfriend's loyalty. Let's
God, why so quick?
I can't tell if it's the same girl or.
Today we set up our hidden cameras and microphones to help Junior test his girlfriend.
Jesus, all right, but the girl, I think, what's that? Pink on? Running back one more time for y'all.
Today we set up our hidden cameras and microphones to help Junior test his girlfriend.
All right, she had pink on. That's all we know, chat. She had pink on.
Kind of like a face. All right.
We couldn't even see it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Let's just call her Ariana.
I'm 22 years old from San Diego, California. I'm a mover. I move people out of their houses for a living, but I've been with this girl for 6 years. You know, it's been a fun 6 years, but it's also been like, you know, a little.
I got a problem with that. If you've been with her for 6 years and you got to do a loyalty test, what does that show you? You shouldn't even be doing this, homie. My advice to you, you shouldn't even be doing this.
This is what I'm talking about with the new generation. It's not the same. It's not the same at all.
We're the women that when you get home, you got a cooked meal waiting for you. We're the women that will rub your feet.
All right.
We're the woman that run your bath water.
First of all, I don't take baths. I can't fit in the tub.
That's a lie.
Second of all, ain't nobody touching my feet. And third of all,
so you tell me ain't no woman gonna touch your feet?
I want you to name one woman that I've told you about that has touched my feet. I would love to know that. 'Cause I want to know where was I and how many drinks I had in my system.
Let me see. All right, let's move on.
And a third rule for me is I'm the only one that's allowed to cook. Allowed. The only one allowed to cook in the kitchen. There might be some times where I'm like, okay,
Wow.
yes, I am the only. That's how I grew up. I grew up the guys cooking. So it's just in me. That's just how it is for me.
How you say it?
That's just the only. That's just how I know.
All right.
Hectic 6 years. I've done my fair share. She's done her fair share, you know. But it's like there's certain things, you know, her job, certain things that just make me question, you know,
Yeah.
a lot. There's times where like,
You say her job?
yeah,
What she do?
She's a dancer.
She's a dancer.
You know.
Damn.
Answer. We talk about like
Filipino stripper. No offense to my Filipinos out there.
answer.
You okay? What was another word for a dancer? You think she a choreographer? Nah, she a dancer. Strip club,
I'm just saying, me personally, I can't date a dancer.
Magic City.
All right, I don't know about Magic City. Magic City's a whole nother level.
Yeah, she's still a dancer. So what you know about Magic City, man? You said you knew about it.
All right, I don't know about it. It's what I've heard. Right, Magic City's like top of the clubs to go to. You want a good experience. That's all I'm saying.
Man, if I'm
I will be going there one day though.
for the food, right?
Yeah, for food.
Yeah.
Wings. I heard they got good wings.
Yeah. For the wings, right?
Good thick wings. Yep.
Oh, thick wing.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Dancer.
She's a dancer.
Dancer, you know.
Damn.
And it just made me question a lot, so I just want to lock it in before I make any moves, before anything, you know.
Junior's job will be to bring his girlfriend to this house where one of our decoys will then ask her on a date. Will Ariana agree to go out with our decoy, or will she remain loyal to her boyfriend and pass our loyalty test?
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Damn, this is crazy, yo. I always get the same jitters before every test.
As you guys heard, one of the reasons Junior wants to test his girlfriend is due to her occupation, which he found out while being locked up.
Design you feel
Wait,
in
wait,
every
wait.
detail.
Run that back. Skip this. Hold on.
I was locked up.
Run that back a little bit. Run that back. Let me make sure I heard this correctly.
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Damn, this is crazy, yo. I always get the same jitters before every test.
As you guys heard, one of the reasons Junior wants to test his girlfriend is due to her occupation, which he found out while being locked up.
I was locked up for some time.
I thought I heard that correctly. Thought I heard that. Okay, this is gonna be a question for the audience. I already know what the majority of the answer is gonna be.
Let's hear it.
Let's just say, all the men out there, even the females, if y'all get locked up, let's just say for 10 years, locked up for 10 years,
Okay.
do you expect your significant other to hold you down for the whole 10 years? And what I mean by that is no sexual intercourses at all for 10 years. No talking to any other the opposite sex for 10 years.
10
years.
10.
And if you don't think that they can, how would you react if you found out when you got out of prison or out of jail? When you found that, and when you got out and you found out that it happened, how would you react?
Let us know in the comments below. I'm gonna say what I'll do. If I get locked up for 10, I'm telling my wife off the rip, yeah, you ain't gotta hold me down. Because I'm doing 10 years. You know, somebody gotta scratch that cat. You get lonely. You're gonna want somebody to cuddle with when it's cold. You're gonna want to have a hot girl summer since you're by yourself. And I'm locked up. I'd rather me tell you on a phone call to move on than to be in my cell knowing you out there having activity.
Yep. Now, you that's a good thing you said that. You're gonna tell her, just go on, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Now, when you get out, do you expect her to come back to you?
No. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Because if she, that's 10 years. Let's keep it 100. If she find love, it wouldn't look like I'm coming out of jail like, yeah, let me get my piece of coochie back. No. Nah, like when I come out of jail, see, for my kid, like, yeah, let me go check out my kid. I already expect you to move on. If you did, that's a whole nother discussion for a different day.
Oh yeah.
But if I see a dude up in the crib, respectfully, how you doing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I see what you got on, whoopty whoop, whatever. I'm just here to see my kid. I'm out of here. I respect it.
You could do.
You got all these men that do 10 years and then try to come home and think it's theirs still. Like, you ain't know little Tommy was beating her back out while you was locked up.
I mean, I'm sure there are women out there that will hold it down for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect it. And it's like, I get where you're coming from. I completely understand. If I get 10 years in prison,
Come on now.
just go do you. What you got to do. Like you said, get lonely. Come on now. Just now, if you got like 5 kids, you're going to be busy for those 10 years.
Yeah, but still, that cat got to get scratched.
It does, but they got toys out there.
You tell, all right, hold up. Now, hold up. So you telling me, I'm about to have y'all laughing, you two, I swear. So you're going to tell me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the roles were switched and Shorty doing 10 years, you out here, even like I said, even with the baby girl, you out here, right? You telling me you about to use the pocket joint, the flashlight, for 10 years?
See it.
10 years using a flashlight?
What you see is different for. I can't even say that.
It ain't. It's the same thing. 10 years of you.
No, actually, no, it is different because you know why? Because
Go ahead.
it's a lot. With women and toys, it's a lot easier for them to hide it in a purse. Unlike men, where we have, like you said, we got the pocket thing. That's a decent size.
You walk around in the whip.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a decent size.
No wrong. If you walk around with the flashlight and the whip. Let me get right to the store. God, hop in. Oh, my fault. Yo, is that? Don't even worry about
Yo, it.
Whoa, we moving on. That's funny. We moving on.
She was telling you that she was working at a repo yard.
So allegedly she was working at a repo yard, and then I started hearing stuff, you know, hey, yo, your girl's over here, I seen your girl here, this and that. And I'm over here brushing it off like, nah, you guys are crazy, you know, like, and it's crazy that, nah, don't she got this type of tattoo right here and this and that? And I was like, okay, that is my girl, like, that hit hard, you know? So I hit her up, I was like, you know, I've been hearing some things, this and that. And she was like, oh, well, I didn't want to tell you why you were in there because I didn't want you to like freak out. I didn't want you to feel some type of way, this or that. And I told her, I was like, I mean, if we supposed to be partners, like, you're supposed to tell me, like, yo, like, I want to do this, or, you know, I can't pay the bills, or this and that. Like, I'm gonna have to do this.
Did you tell her to stop, or you were cool with it?
Nah, all I told her was, like, is there anything else you could do? Like, you said you was working here, like, why not stay there? And she was like, well, the money, this and that, like, you know, and it's good, like, I don't know. It's just, I think money was, like, a big part of it,
Factor.
and just, like, having to keep up on bills and life, you know, life is expensive, so I'm locked up, I can't really do much for her, you know, like, I just told her, just make sure you know what you're doing, make sure that, like, you've thought about this, you know, like, is this something, like, how long are you doing this for? So she was like, I'm only doing this for a year, but it's been You know, like it's been a couple years now.
So she's still dancing today.
She's still dancing to this day.
He's 5 minutes away. Take your positions. He's 5 minutes away. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Junior's bringing Ariana to this house under the pretense of meeting with Muba. Muba is supposedly in need of Junior's moving services, but there's a slight issue. Muba is currently hosting a small get-together for his hookah lounge staff. The gathering is running longer than expected and into their meeting time, so Muba texted Junior to just come now versus having him waiting.
Feels real. Hopefully this music doesn't get copyrighted, because damn.
I'll introduce him to everybody first, and then you do all that, you know?
So you'll introduce him first, bring
Yeah, I'll bring him back.
Does she get private dances and everything? She does.
Obviously, like you can't touch, you can't see.
The fact that they go through all of this just to see if someone's loyal, that's wild to me. Like everything's just camera crews, microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy just to catch somebody.
I mean, Jerry Springer.
Yeah, but that's not this though. Like Jerry Springer is like,
It's kind of similar. Jerry Springer is kind of similar, but a little crazier.
I mean, would you pay somebody to do this?
Nah, because if I get a feeling that something's going on, I'm gonna go with the gut.
That's
I'm not gonna.
point though.
If I got to do all this,
It's not worth it.
I'm just done. I'm moving on.
Thank you.
You can't do nothing. Like you can't have your phone in there. You can't pull your phone out. Like you'll get kicked out quick. So they do have tight rules. But I've also heard stories.
About your girl?
No.
Just in
Stories
general? I was
about
involving her?
Nah. It's just I told her like, you know, she would tell me stories. And I'd be like, that better never be you. Like hell no, going real quick. Like
So it sounds like you're essentially like okay with it.
I was okay with
only
her
if it's
doing it, but respecting
money.
our relationship, respecting herself first of all, other than anything, because it's like. To me, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that's my girl. Like, that's like, I've been with her for 6 years. I done f***ed up by her side and she forgave me. Like, she done f***ed up and I forgave her. So it's like, to a certain point, there's certain things in the relationship where I'm just like, nah, like, I've had it up to here. But there's certain things where I'm like, I love this girl. Like,
So what was the final breaking point that made you like, I want to test her?
I'm not gonna put her business out there, but there was a certain situation that I heard about that made me just start questioning and just being like, what is really going on?
Man, she was getting her back blown out. You might as well just air that out. There's some certain situations. I don't want to put her out there. He was getting her back blown out. She's a dancer, bro. What more is there to? What more?
I mean, all dancers, all dancers are not like them. But I can't even say that because I don't know. That's not my scene. Not my scenery anymore, I should say. So I don't really know how it goes now. So I can't really agree or disagree with it because I don't really know.
Chad, let me know. She was getting that back blown out.
I can't really tell you.
Like when I'm not there, like what is happening? So like I want to know how she genuinely is when I'm not there because we're always together. I don't know how like she in front of me she's like back the f up. Like someone come up like this is my husband, this you know. But behind closed doors, like how is she? You know.
The best time to start your voice acting career is right now, and all you need to do is sign up for my totally free 1-hour class on.
Yo, you're here? Okay, I'm coming. All right, bye.
Oh, here we go, guys. They are here.
All right, guys, they're here.
Muba makes his way outside to retrieve the couple.
Hey, what's up, Junior, brother?
What's crazy is these guys show up with a drink in hand. I'm assuming because they didn't want to show up empty-handed type thing.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you, man. Dude, my dad talks so highly of you. It's so good to finally meet you in person, bro. And sorry to make you guys wait for so long. My dad talks so highly of you. It's so good to finally meet you in person, bro. And sorry to make you guys wait for so long. We have like this huge launch that's coming up this Friday. We're actually opening up a hookah bar. This is my brother's house, and he was actually thinking about moving some stuff too. So we kind of go over that too. The other house is like 10 minutes away. You wanted to use the restroom, right? Yeah, right down here, actually.
As Ariana used the restroom, Muba and Junior began talking business.
I think that was the first and last time he actually drank with me.
Nah, it ain't the last.
It wasn't the last.
That was the first.
Really, I'm talking about really drink. That was the last. That was what? That was, I want to say 5 years ago.
Longer.
8 years ago.
Yeah, that was a minute too. Yeah, that's a story time. Literally. We'll dedicate a whole video just to that, and we'll say it in detail from beginning to end. Y'all gonna love that one. We're gonna give that one to another time.
This camera's out of focus. Sorry, guys. This camera is out of focus. I apologize for that.
For the couches, I would wrap them in like plastic string because normally stuff that like you sit on, like not
The
this
camera's
necessarily, but like
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like beds and
Like
like
certain
sofas like
spots.
this. It's like it has your body sweat. Sometimes it creates mold.
Oh, really?
It's being
Who's
held for
who's
too
this
long.
girl?
It's
Okay,
just
okay.
like, like for a
Has
day
she
or two.
arrived yet?
It'll be like a day or two, honestly, because we got the house up the street. This is more like an investment flip situation. We're not really moving this one for sure. It's the other house up the street. So
Ariana eventually exits the restroom and Muba begins making introductions.
these are our bottle girls. This is Mishka. This is Denise.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Denise.
And then this is the rest of the team.
So far, everything was going as planned. Ariana didn't seem to be suspecting a thing. Junior successfully brought her here all the way from San Diego. Thankfully, they made it here safe, because the truth is, accidents happen every day. You see, if you've been seriously injured in an accident, your case could be worth millions. Unfortunately, though, many people never file a claim or end up getting lowballed by insurance companies. If you become Morgan & Morgan's client, though, they will fight to get you the money that you deserve. To them, you are more than just a case number. Their lawyers will fight to get you every dollar that you deserve. No shortcuts, no lowball offers. In fact, they've secured some major verdicts in the past. For example, in Florida, they got a victim who was in a life-altering
Like a drink?
She makes amazing drinks, by the way. Amazing drinks.
You have tequila and vodka. What do you prefer? Both? Okay.
Dang, down for both is crazy. Anyways, Muba pulls Junior away to begin leaving Ariana by herself in this environment. We didn't want to ISO her just yet. Instead, we have our girls keep her company, and the guys begin making burgers.
that's
Our
so
goal was to
little.
make everything feel real and get Ariana comfortable.
bottles. I know you heard that too.
To start mixing it.
Eventually, the guys begin trickling over, and as planned, I also text Muba to start bringing up a drinking game. The goal was to get Ariana to be our decoy's partner.
You play beer pong?
Yeah, you want to play?
You guys gonna play beer pong?
I play shot pong.
I got you.
I play shot.
We could play shot pong. This guy's the king of shot pong, beer pong, whatever you want to call it. Dude, he's really good.
Hell yeah, Muba. Hell yeah, Muba. Damn, Muba.
But we could do half shot. We'll do half shot or a sip of the drink.
And just like that, the job's halfway done.
Who's on teams then?
You guys could be in a team.
Who's playing then? You want to be on my team? Let's do it.
Bam! Ariana's now our decoy's partner.
She said sure. Yeah. That was a good one. That was Muba, bro. That was all.
If you're getting that happy to set somebody up, you need to find love. I do what I need to say, Lord. I ain't even gonna say no. Say no. I mean, if I'm that happy to destroy someone's relationship, bro, like, I'm an evil person, bro. Like, I'm evil. Like, I'm messy and I'm evil. I understand, like, his plan is like working, so he's happy that like it's going as he's planning it. But I'm like, yo, you got to be one person to know how to set somebody up. You either have gone through it, or like, you just come up with these plans in your head.
Like I said,
Cause that's just like you go into a bar and you see this random chick come up to you, you're gonna think something up, right?
of course.
You're gonna think your wife is setting you up. You're gonna be looking around, where is she?
Told you.
She ain't here somewhere, where is she?
Hand me, filthy peasant. Don't touch me. If I'm hand me.
Yeah.
Oh, Muba.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I can't play because I gotta talk about the moving stuff, but I'll be back, yeah?
Sounds great.
All right, bet. All right, let's sit down, bro. Let's sit down. Let's talk.
What's the teams?
It's gonna be me and her against them too.
Muba pulls Junior aside once again, leaving Ariana behind, this time with our decoy.
We have a house like 10 minutes away. Total square feet is like 6,000, so it's really big.
A group initially gathers around the game to make Ariana comfortable, but one by one they trickle away. Now, if our decoy seems familiar to you guys, that's because you've seen him before.
This is weird, man. We've never brought back anybody that we tested. It's crazy.
Yeah, we have tested this man before, so I guess that means technically you guys have only heard his voice until now. Let me officially introduce you guys.
Hold up. So this guy's been on the show before.
Yeah. That's his loyalty test, but he's no longer in a relationship. What? Okay. You did all of this and you passed. Maybe his girl did it to him, but he passed, but she still left. What does that go to show you?
Or he did this and started blowing up
And then left?
because he got recognized.
And then
You know how people are when they start to make money?
See, you ain't loyal like that. That's fake. You ain't loyal.
You know how some people are when they start to make money, they just start switching up.
I'm the elbow.
Hair pimping. Tell you. He went from eating with the top to the bottom of your
Stop. Do that stuff. We not gonna do that.
Yo,
Mind you, everything it's saying is real life events. This is no fiction. These are real life events.
Yo. Oh man.
Guys, to Andy, aka the guy who passed the test.
From being tested,
Now I'm
not
on the other
testing.
side.
Usually the people that we test hit us up mad afterwards or not at all. Andy, on the other hand, filled out our submission form to come back and play decoy. Yo, what's up, Andy? My name's Sergio from the UDY YouTube channel. We actually tested you before.
No, hey, what's up, man? I'm surprised you guys called me back.
I'm surprised you submitted to be a decoy.
Wait, what was your name again? I forgot. Andy.
You see how friendly?
Yeah.
And you don't.
All right, come on, one more. Touch it for good luck.
I don't know about you guys, but getting that touchy is a little too friendly. Especially after Junior walks out, that's crazy.
All right, you can come over here, Junior. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Good. Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up?
With Junior now safely in our control room, it was time to find out if Ariana would cheat or remain loyal.
You need to localize assets without messing everything up. Luckily, there's Adobe Express. Now,
All right, 1 and 1. Let's shoot at the same time. Come on.
You look like a TikToker.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't do no TikTok. I do real estate. I don't do no TikTok.
She don't suspect a thing, huh?
Doesn't look like she does.
Cause me and him was talking and she kind of just let us do her thing.
Yeah.
Hey, but you wanna be on my team? Yeah, that was. I'm on to you.
We gonna get you guys back, trust.
The game ends, but the party continues. The next step of our plan was to now get Ariana outside, aka set up the ISO. We thought this would be something Andy could easily pull off on his own, especially with how things have been going. However, Ariana kept gravitating towards the girls, which was honestly a green flag, but not great for our plan.
Damn, she finna be mad when she sees this, dog. I'm sorry if you watching this. I had to make sure.
To move things along, I eventually text our group chat and instruct the ladies to direct Ariana from the bar area to one of the fire pit areas for a more open seating arrangement. In this way, we can get Andy involved in whatever conversation that they're having. Thankfully, the ladies pull it off. Once there, one of the guys will bring up the car subject.
And when you guys came in, did you guys see the whip in the front?
No, what was it?
Oh no, we didn't.
The AMG?
No.
The GT?
Oh, I did see it. I actually do really like cars.
That's my dream car.
You just got that.
I got it 2
you
weeks
just
ago.
got it?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
How much was it?
Like 120?
Yeah.
Pocket watching.
120?
Hey, wait, hey, you guys think should I change the wrap color though? I was thinking like red.
You feel like good cars.
You fuck with it?
It's a nice AMG.
You like cars?
It's $100,000 car. I want to see your car. We should go check out his car.
No, yeah.
Wait,
What the vibes
You
are.
haven't seen it? Hey, you think? Hey,
You
should
like cars.
I change the inside? I was thinking like a red or like a Tiffany blue.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany blue is pretty.
Cute as leather black wrap.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh,
what
whoa,
body
she's
style
getting
is it?
serious. That's why I'm saying let's go look at it and then we need to
Check it out. Let's run it.
Let's run it.
Hey, congrats on that.
Appreciate you, big homie.
I know.
Thankfully, our new improvised plan ended up working. We were back on track.
I had the i8.
I'll say keep it
Oh,
blue.
Yeah.
Keep it blue.
this is actually so nice. Actually. What the?
But you ain't see that when you walked in. Feel me? You ain't see that when you walked in. Anytime you go to a party, cookout, barbecue, I don't care, housewarming, retirement party, a damn funeral, you looking at cars. Who car is that? Who car is this?
Wait, you looking at a car at a funeral?
Sure am.
Yeah.
Who pulled up in here in this AMG for, man? Who came to see my grandfather up in this G-Wagon? I ain't never seen this G-Wagon pop up.
That's your last thing I'm worried about at a funeral.
Grandfather already dead. What else am I gonna worry about?